Yeah, buddy. Late Night Live, episode 89. What's going on, everybody? Thanks to all you in the chat. Be sure to like this video, and we should be eligible to hype us. So if you're watching on mobile, hit the hype button now, and I'd really appreciate it, you guys. But everyone in the chat, let's say hi, Chris, real quick. Calvin Wong. Very nice. Nintendo music. It's that's actually from Marvel vs. Capcom, and somehow we haven't got copyrighted striked about it, so we'll keep playing it. Jason Little Alien, what's going on, man? Happy midnight to everybody on the East Coast. J Rod is in the chat. What's going on? And got another guest here. Meatball Saucy. This is a Lego channel. At least mine is. I don't get any views about it, but it's fun anyway. Joe Cade, good morning. You're on the East Coast as well. Oh, I hope your Yankees don't get far, Joe Cade. I have a bad feeling what's going to go down in the playoffs here. But Ace of Jacks Media Grounds, Chris.
Hello.
How's your week, sir? Play any games?
It was a good week until yesterday, and then I got sick. So. I have been playing Pacific Drive. I bought that on Steam's sale. I also got Skull and Bones at $1.99. Steam had a deep discount on that one.
Nice. I paid like $60 for that game. Oh, good job.
So I got to get a pretty good deal on that one. It's primarily been Pacific Drive this week for me. So,
okay, cool. And Dathan, 8-bit gaming legend, what's going on, man?
Are you done?
No.
Carry on.
Oh, stupid! I hate this one.
No, we're not done. I got your sound bits.
I'm sure you got some more. Let me know when you're finished.
How's your week, sir?
Oh, it's going okay. Just getting ready to wrap up work tomorrow, so I got a couple days off on Sunday and Monday. So that's where I'm at. Just kind of grinding, daily grind right now. So
okay. Did you have any game time this week? It seems like I saw you pop in. Nintendo,
I did pick up Ghosts of Yore yesterday.
Hold on. I have your picture.
Yeah. I picked that up. I did get the controller.
Oh, you got the controller too.
Yeah, I haven't opened it. It came today. I haven't opened it yet.
So, have you played the game at all yet?
No, I didn't have time today. I was so busy with work and stuff like that. I'm hoping I can get it started tomorrow after work. So I will be leaving the stream a little bit early tonight because I have an early morning meeting. So just kind of keep that in mind. But yeah, no gaming this week. Just a lot of getting caught up on work, getting PRGE prep done.
That's about it. What prep do you need? You got a checklist of what you're gonna buy? Is that what?
Yeah, I did get a couple of double games last year that I didn't realize that I didn't categorize. I didn't put in my list. So I don't want to make sure I don't do that because I'm just kind of wasting money at that point. So I want to make sure that I don't follow that suit, especially with some of the mid-tier games, like the $20, $30 games. I got to make sure that I have those categorized well, because what you see back there, it's not alphabetized at all. It's just everything is just kind of all over the place. So I have to kind of make sure I know what I have and go from there. So I spent about 3 or 4 hours this week trying to get that stuff done.
Did you get any new action figures? Calvin Wong wants to know.
Did I get any new action figures? I did pre-order the not Lego. Ryan, you got me all messed up. The Studio Series Soundwave. I did pre-order that.
Oh, okay.
I'm still looking for one more Constructicon for the Devastator set. Which I could have got at Rose City. I went back to go buy it, but the guy said he sold out like all of his cases before I got back there, so that kind of sucks. Action figure. I don't think I got. No, I don't think I did anything. I think, yeah, action figure wise, it would just be Transformers, and that was the only one that I pre-ordered.
Chris, you bought. I see you got a figure there.
I picked up so I could
Oh,
get
the
it
part
signed.
6.
The
No,
fi-
4.
Yeah,
The
so I can
final
get it
chapter.
signed. Yep, it's the one where young Corey Feldman kills Jason.
So if you find part 6, CJ Graham, who played Jason, is going to be at the Washington State Horror Con. He will be there.
I think he actually backed out.
No, they just signed him. Ken Kersinger, who played Freddy vs. Jason, he backed out, and they replaced him with CJ Graham. Unless he just did it today.
Let me just double check.
Thor KC, I completed my first Devastator this week. Haven't opened him yet. Oh, dude.
Nice.
That's like the one like Transformer I want. But like again, I don't want to piece them out. I just want the whole dang thing.
Oh,
So, make it happen. I will buy it.
Chris, I might have that part 6 one somewhere. If I do, I'll just give it to you. I either have part 6 or part 3.
I have the New Blood one too.
That's part 7. That's Kane Hodder. He's gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm getting a picture of Kane Hodder as Jason.
I'll be right back.
Oh god. Thor KC, I also got my very first Voltron yesterday and opened it. Love it. Yeah, dude. I think I got that same one you did. It's awesome. Mine's sitting in my son's room right now. And it comes with a lot of accessories I wasn't expecting, but the thing looks good on your shelf, right? Uh-oh. All right,
No, it's in my garage somewhere. I'll have to dig it out. But if I do have part 6, I'll give it to you. And if you want to get it signed, you can. So, for you.
These two are always like exchanging gifts and stuff. It's a little bromance going on. We'll keep it going, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you jealous? Peanut butter and jelly? I would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kane Hodder's going to be there. Tom Morga and CJ Graham. So,
Never heard of him.
Tom Morga was Jason in part 5.
Yeah.
Meatball Saucy's in the chat. I played Transformers Human Alliance at home today. The sticker's not on hands to play my experience, but I think they look good. Dude, I'm going to take these from our Discord because you shared them. But like Meatball Saucy's got some freaking huge setup now. So he's got one gun. It looks like that's the Autobot side. And then he's got this other gun that's got the Decepticons on it. Dude, this looks freaking amazing. And it's got pedals on there. Man, this guy.
It's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. I was impressed.
Meatball Saucy.
It's two guns.
Two gun in it, like John Woo. Isn't that how John Woo does it, Chris?
His signature style in movies is doves and then two guns.
The doves and the two guns. Yeah, you just need some doves and you'll be in it like John Woo.
Meaty two guns.
Those guns are huge. Yeah, I probably should take them off the screen. You're gonna have YouTube shut the stream down. You're gonna think I'm promoting that stuff.
Hey, home arcades are awesome.
Why is Eric just posted in the Discord and he's not in the show?
Well, he's ducking you.
Ultra weird.
Yeah. All right. No, I don't want to do that. Hold on. All right. Here we go.
There's your fourth member. It's just a picture of arcade setup.
All right. We got a ton of stuff to talk about tonight. Well, I'll talk about what I did first. So if you didn't see my video, only 15 people have watched it so far. So if you're out there and you did, thank you. I did go to the grand opening of the brand new Lego store here in our area, and it was super cool. Very busy. And then I also picked up Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. I played it for a couple hours. I'm mainly just focusing on Mario Galaxy 2 because that's the one I never beat. So I'm playing through that. It plays great on Switch 2. I think the graphics look pretty dang crisp. and you know, was it worth? Yeah, Discord. He just posted again. What's he doing? Um, but back to what I was saying. Like, no, the game's fun. Now, it wasn't worth me buying the whole pack again. I already have Mario Galaxy. I don't know, but I did because I'm a Nintendo guy. So I don't know. So, are you guys picking this up? Chris, weren't you going to pick this game up?
I was. Unfortunately, don't. I haven't been able to get to the store, so I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up.
Oh, I was going to play that game with aliens. So yeah, that'd be pretty dope. Well, dude, I just had this shipped to me on Amazon. You don't need to go to the store anymore. This is 2025.
I don't buy games off Amazon anymore. Jeff Bezos has enough money. I don't need to support his
none of these companies,
marriages.
All these companies have too much money. Both these great games play great on the ROG Ally X, allegedly. Yeah, man.
Oh, we'll get into the ROG Ally here, Meatball Saucy.
Yeah. So I got that, and then I got the demo for Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Did you guys play this yet? Dathan, you were gonna get this, right?
I did play it, yeah. I guess that's the only thing I played, just for like a half hour.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I liked it. It was good. I hope the difficulty is a little bit higher. I kind of breezed through it. I played as I think 4 characters, but I think Storm's probably a little bit overpowered, to be honest. But it's great. It's fun. So I hope that there's a difficulty adjustment on there.
There was no difficulty adjustment in the demo.
Playing with other people was pretty fun.
The game is on Steam right now. It's a free demo, just on Steam.
But I played as Storm, Cap. I think Rocket was one of them. So I'll probably go through it again with the other characters. But it's fun. It's your typical 2D side scroller beat 'em up, Ninja Turtle. You know, the Shredder's Revenge, that type of stuff. The Power Rangers one. That's exactly what it is. Just with Marvel characters.
Yeah, it's by the same people that made Shredder's Revenge, so it plays just like that. I thought I was playing it on my Steam Deck, and I went into party mode or whatever, and people, randos, just started joining my party, and I'll start playing. There's only like 3 levels or whatever, but I got randos on my team now, going against all these bad guys. It was awesome. So it'd be really fun to play with you guys in this game, or my kids or whatever. Yeah, it looks awesome, and I gotta think there's more characters they haven't told us about yet. No difficulty setting in the options. Yeah, still don't know when it's coming out, but they've said 2025 is all we know. So I gotta think if a demo's here, then maybe soon.
I would think so.
But I don't know. With everything else, seems like everything else is getting delayed this year. What's going on, Travis?
Good evening, everybody.
How are you, sir?
Evening.
I'm good, thank you.
You better.
Eric?
Where is Eric? He's posting in the Discord.
I said I was going to be late. Eric didn't send us any updates.
Yeah.
Unacceptable. He will owe us $10 for the claw machine. That is just fine.
Yeah, I think we all own Shredder's Revenge.
I mean, I think it's on PlayStation Plus, I think, maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
All right. Travis, any games this week, sir?
Man, I got sick. So I was just
Chris is sick.
Feeling it. Yeah. I think, knock on wood, I'm through it now. So I was able to get my gym workout in, staying away from people, of course, social distancing. That's a good idea. But regardless, they stayed away from me anyway. So I was able to do that, and I feel much better today. But yeah, for the whole week, I was just kind of not feeling it. So I'd hop into little things like Balatro and Hearthstone, just little card games. Thought about starting Silk Song, but figured that I was too sick for that because I'm guessing it's probably a dexterity sort of game. So
Okay.
so no. Now I'm going to hop back into Cyberpunk, I think, though. So we'll do
Okay.
that.
Cool. Cyberpunk's a great game. Oh, and I have this image too, Dathan.
Oh yeah,
What did you get here?
I did a Facebook Marketplace deal on Wednesday afternoon after I got off work. So
Go for broke.
a little rant here. I didn't pay any money for this. I did a trade. So I have a bunch, well, not a bunch. I think maybe at the time I had, I think 7 WWE title belts, like replicas that I've had for a while. And the way that WWE is kind of going right now with their direction of how they're running their business, which is fine. It's good for them. I'm just not a fan of it, so I'm slowly starting to kind of deplete my stuff that I have. I've got quite a bit, not a lot, but I have some stuff. So I put a couple belts on OfferUp or on Facebook Marketplace, and one of the guys reached out and said, "Hey, I see you're in the Retro Gamer group. You want to trade?" And so we went back and forth for about an hour and a half, 2 hours or so. Came to an agreement. I gave him 2 belts, and then he gave me a little bit of cash, the Virtual Boy Complete in Box, which works, by the way. I tested it yesterday. And Final Fantasy, which I got for Eric. I just had them throw that in there. And I got that widget game, which is about an $85 game for the NES. So it worked out pretty well. And funny enough is the guy that we did the deal with, he's the gentleman that we saw at the swap meet this past March, who we traded the DSi that I gave to Eric. I gave him that black DSi, gave that to him, and it was the same guy that we did the deal with.
That's amazing. Yeah, I was there for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty. Because we were talking, and I said, "Well, didn't we do a deal?" He's like, "Oh, I kind of remember that." And was it a black DSi? He's like, "Yes, it was." And apparently, he sold it about 20 minutes after we had.
So he made money off you guys.
He did. But it's all good. So it's good to have those connections in the retro gaming community, especially up in Portland, because everybody knows everybody.
You got to know what guys take advantage of you, because
we live in a world where it's not what you know, it's who you know. So knowing a lot of these people, how they are, he's a really good dude. So. Okay. The only downside about this deal was that the inside doesn't have the cardboard insert tray that holds the console and stuff, which is pretty difficult to find. I don't know if that's something that I will be able to find in the near future. I looked online to see if there were like replica, like on Etsy and stuff like that, but there isn't anything. So I think the best thing for me to do would be to see about maybe trading my box for someone else if they had a box with the tray or something and with cash or something. I don't know. But
now, hey, so does this Virtual Boy, you can hook your Switch 2 up to it, right?
There's a rumor that you might be able to at some point. I think in February. Have you heard about this?
No.
I think in February 17th, I think you can do it. But you got to pay a little bit extra. I think it's $100. Have you heard of this rumor?
No.
But all in all, it was a good deal. I was happy with it. I was able to unload a couple things, and he was able to get this, so it all worked out.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Was there something going on with Xbox this week, you guys? First of all, like this happened earlier in the week.
Price increase, right?
Yeah, a whole bunch of shit. So like. I don't know, what day was this? Monday? And let me start off also saying there's a lot of people, I've seen people in the home arcade community talking about this stuff. Do you guys even play your Xbox? Because I feel like a lot of you guys don't. And, at least at my house, we turn on the Xbox every day. Playing Roblox, playing, whatever. But... So a lot of this stuff is going to affect me, so the first thing they did is redeeming rewards points for Game Pass subscriptions. That's what I used to do all the time. So I got Game Pass for free for years because I had these points and I stacked them up. Now they've cut that off. Now, if you want to do it, you can buy gift cards, and you have to do another step. But I don't know. They're just shutting everything down right now. So this was like, what? So all right. So that happened first, and you know, we're shaking our heads at that. But then the next day, like I didn't see that there was a price increase yet, but I just saw this video and I got the video. So Travis, have you seen this yet? The Xbox upgrade video?
No, I have not seen the upgrade video.
All right, here we go.
Hey everyone, Xbox Game Pass is getting an upgrade. We've listened to your feedback and now you have
Getting an upgrade, Travis. Are you ready?
Well, I was giving them a lot of feedback. Let's see if it's spot on. Because I've been telling these guys for like weeks now that I have some ideas about Xbox Live. So let's see. One of the things that I did say was I felt like it could be more expensive. So let's see if they were listening.
Well, and I also want to point out too, back in May, I started having this short that I made back in May start popping off all of a sudden. And you know what it was is we were talking about Xbox Game Pass going up in price. And we had speculated that it would be going up from $19.99 to $24.99. And Chris here was still saying that, yeah, that's still a good deal. Remember that, Chris?
I was telling after a couple of weeks ago, I was telling Microsoft, I was emailing them just a bunch, just hitting them all over the place. And I was saying, I think you could charge about $30 for this thing and it would still be a smoking hot deal. You guys are just leaving money on the table. So let's see if they listened.
Okay.
feedback and now you have even more freedom to
Also, I've never heard of this. Have you guys ever seen this lady before either? Did Xbox they fire all their PR people and they get new ones? Anyway, she seems like she's nice.
Yeah, she seems nice. And she's kind of hitting on some of the things that I had discussed, because when I was telling them that we need more freedom, one of the things that we have right now with Xbox is we're kind of locked into with Xbox Live freedom. Like, we're kind of locked into it. And I didn't feel like I had the freedom to kind of cripple my games library by choosing subs that were kind of a decent deal, but not great. And so I felt like by offering less freedom, that would actually be more freedom.
Okay.
So let's see if they listen.
Yeah, we're all about our freedoms here.
It's how you play the games you want. Here's a look at what's new and what's changing. First off, you might have noticed some changes to the plan names. Xbox Game Pass Core is now Xbox Game Pass Essential. Xbox Game Pass Standard is now Xbox Game Pass Premium. And Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is still Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
Why are they changing these names? This makes
obviously they have to be in line with Sony. You know,
Sony does have 3 tiers. Absolutely right. But they're confusing the heck out of people right now. Number one, like, why did they go to a focus group and said these names are better? Like,
no, what they did is they decided, they said, what's the first step and what can we do to make sure that people cancel their memberships? And here's part 1 right here.
Okay.
I do think
they came up with a name that says Xbox the Xbox logo, Too Fast, Too Furious. I mean, really?
Yeah, but what I do think is funny is they made fun of HBO Max by giving the center one the Max.
Okay. That's true.
Yeah, so I'll give them points on that.
We explored other names, but they didn't work out. Of course, a lot more is changing than just the names. We've expanded all Xbox Game Pass plans to give you more games and more ways to play and more rewards than ever. Let's look at the upgrades to the plans one by one. First up, Essential, formerly known as Core. This plan is expanding to give you more ways to play, including PC and cloud gaming. Previously, Core was primarily for console, but Essential now lets you play games on Xbox console, PC, and cloud. That means you have the freedom to stream and play on any supported device. And with cloud gaming, that includes a lot of devices.
I
I'm
want
not
my
seeing a picture
freedom.
of potato. I'm not seeing a potato system to play on.
Well, the thing is they were listening to me here because I've been telling them everything is an Xbox, so quit limiting the first plan to just console. Because it doesn't matter. Everything's an Xbox.
We're also expanding the game library so you get access to over 50 games. And of course, you still get online multiplayer, so you can keep playing with your squad. Another upgrade is that Essential now includes in-game benefits for some of the biggest games, like League of Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, and Overwatch 2. And with Essential, you can earn up to 25,000 rewards points a year just by playing the games you love. You can redeem your points for Xbox gift cards to get new games, add-ons, and more. So if you've got your eye on some DLC, you can spend points to bring home the bundle. Next up, Premium, formerly known as Standard. While Standard was built with console players in mind, Premium was built with everyone in mind. So we're giving you more ways to play with this one too, with games on Xbox console, PC, and cloud. You heard that right. PC and cloud are coming to Premium. With
You heard that right.
Premium, you get access to over 200 games. And when a new game is published by Xbox, it'll be added to the Premium library within 1 year of launch.
Excludes
Premium
Call of Duty
also now
titles.
offers the same in-game benefits for
Hey, you're not supposed to read the fine print yet, Chris.
some of the biggest games. So you can instantly unlock characters, cosmetics, and more. Looking good. With Premium, you can play and earn up to 50,000 rewards points a year. Plus, you get access to exclusive quests, and you get twice the points when you buy games and add-ons, so you'll have even more ways to earn rewards. Finally, let's take a look at Ultimate. The best thing about Ultimate is that you can play new games on day one. That includes games like Call of Duty Black Ops 7, The Outer Worlds 2, and High on Life 2. But now, the best is getting even better. Ultimate subscribers will get access to over 75 day one games a year. We're also adding 2 new partner subscriptions. With Ultimate,
Back to that 75 new games a year. Do we have... I feel like I don't even have time to play 75 new games a year. I mean, Chris, you're playing a lot, but these AAA ones, like the big ones, how many titles do we actually need here?
Well, and
It
that's
depends. It depends on if they cut out the AAA titles, right? Like if they say like, oh, by the way, this plan only gets you 75 of the, the crap games, then you're going to kind of just pilfer over them. It's just numbers to bloat it, right?
It's a lot of the indie games and stuff. They got to add that in there.
Yeah.
Well,
Nobody wants those but Eric.
That's the whole thing. Is it's a if the day one games are releasing are the $70, $80 games, then $30 is still a good price point. It's beneficial to somebody if they want to pick up, 3 games in a month that are $70 a piece. Paying $30 makes it reasonable versus buying each one of those games separately. The problem is when you're releasing games like Silksong, which is $20, and you have a $30 price point for the pass. It's like, why don't I just buy the game for $20? Why would I
will
pay
now have access to
$30?
Ubisoft Plus Classics in addition to EA.
All right. Okay. Here's another thing. They're adding Ubisoft Plus Classics and EA Play. Do you guys use those services at all?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
I don't. It's like, what this reminds me of is like Comcast. Like when you have to get the sports package, but you got to pay for like channels you don't want, but they have to add it in there. And like, I wish, why can't we tailor it? This is the year 2025. Why can't we tailor things to specific customers to pay for what you want? If you don't want to pay for Ubisoft Plus, if you don't want to pay for EA Play, if you don't want to play for all these games you don't want, you shouldn't have to buy them. But here we go.
Well, but I mean, you don't have to. You could just buy the game that you want. Like, I mean, this is kind of, I see this as a interesting debate, to be honest with you, because I feel like this is like if a video store back in the day had given you a $20 a month unlimited rentals, and you just went in and you grabbed something, you put it back. It could have been crap, who knows. What you wanted was out because, I remember at Hollywood, we didn't allow people to rent off the new release wall that subscribed to the subscription service. So like they would buy the pass and only get what was on the floor, not what was on the new release wall. So I feel like this is still beneficial if you're going to take advantage of it and play deeper cut sort of games.
But how many games are you beating a year, Travis? Like, are you playing a new game every freaking day? Are those people in your rental store coming in every day?
We had people that did, yes, and by and large, what I thought was
guarantee
really
you, though, that is
interesting-
not the majority of people out there.
Yeah,
there's no way.
Right. So then why even have the subscription to begin with? Why not just
Exactly.
buy the games you want to buy?
That's going to be the whole point. Let me finish out the video.
And Fortnite Crew will be added in November.
Oh, Fortnite Crew. Okay, you guys play Fortnite, right? I know Dathan's really into Fortnite.
I think that Ubisoft Classics, actually looking at it, that actually I could perhaps take advantage of, because there's a lot of these games I haven't played. Although what's weird is Star Wars Outlaws is on Ubisoft Classics.
Is it really? It's a classic.
Yeah, but
already.
so is oh no, it's not. That's on premium. Okay, hold on, let me switch over. Prince of Persia.
It's probably
The
a
Lost
lot of the
Crown.
oldest. It's probably
It's
a
the
lot of
old
the old
stuff.
Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah. And like I actually Valhalla's on it though. Assassin's Creed Valhalla's on it.
The only one you need is Black Flag, in my opinion. But anyway.
Yeah, so like, and I haven't played through a lot of those because I jumped in at the Origins level. So, you know, like I could maybe go back and do that, but to be honest, there's going to be new stuff I want to play instead.
In total, Ultimate gives you access to over 400 games playable on Xbox console, PC, and cloud. And when you stream games with cloud gaming, Ultimate gives you our best quality with the shortest wait times. To round out the package, you get the same in-game benefits you're used to. And with Ultimate, you can play and earn up to 100,000 rewards points a year. That's 4 times the points you get with Essential. So now you know what's new with Xbox Game Pass Essential, Premium, and Ultimate.
But what's the catch?
All 3 plans are designed to give you more value, more rewards, and more ways to play than ever before.
What's up, Claire?
And however you like to play, Xbox Game Pass has a plan that's right for you, because this is how we play now.
So also, all right, we're missing something in this video, guys. What did they leave out? They're very clever. Like, did they expect us to not figure it out, or just it's like, you're trying to tell something to your wife, like you're like, yeah, I went to the store today and I was trying to do this, blah blah blah, and and your wife looks at you like, aren't you missing something, dear? Like, it's like, oh yeah, forgot to talk about how much this thing costs. They've increased the price. So I think this slide shows it. Yeah. So
they kept the middle one the same price, right? Like they kept premium the same price.
No, it was $9.99 a month before.
Oh, because the PC version is $12.99 a month.
Yeah.
So what is it now on the pre? Because that's what I need. I pay $12.99 a month to get PC games. So what is it now for the premium?
$14.99 a month.
14. Okay, so it went up by $2.
Yeah.
I think I paid $12.99. I don't know.
29.
Actually, I canceled it. To be honest, I canceled it last month. So to make room for the Ubisoft one, so I could jump back into Assassin's Creed.
But Chris,
well now that's going to be part of.
No, because I need to play the one, and I still haven't started it. I went into Star Wars Outlaws instead, but I need to play the new one. That's the one that I wanted to start.
Oh, Shadows.
Which, talking about this reminds me, you need to cancel that too, because I got wrapped up into Cyberpunk. So, this is the goal of all these things, is what's kind of funny is by increasing the price, you bring attention to the fact that you have subscribers that may have forgotten that they're subscribing.
Well,
it may remind them to cancel.
Yep.
That's the whole thing about membership subscription services.
Right.
Is
You
make
it's
the prices
reasonable
so people forget about them, so they keep going.
Yep.
The moment you increase your price to the point where it's at the forefront of people's minds, it's like, this is no longer worth it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it's beneficial price wise to like be able to play those day one games. If there's something coming out you want to subscribe to it, play the game, and then cancel the membership. I
Right.
canceled mine because it's at the forefront, because I'm now like, oh, hey, I don't want to spend $30 a month without paying for it when I want to pay for it. I don't
You
want
canceled it?
Yeah.
Good job.
So my subscription ends on the 9th of October. So I got to try and finish out Expedition 33 before then.
Yeah. Well, and it's long.
Yeah.
If you want to really beat it, right?
Well, and
Talk
I think
about-
I'm near the end of the game anyway from the last time I played it.
I also
Yeah.
freaking hate that pressure. You got to beat the game before your subscription runs out. Like, oh my god, that's stress. But what was I going to say? Also, they were pointing out in the previous streams before this one, what other services do you guys pay $29.99 a month for? That's like this. I think Chaotic BPR said there's a wrestling one that is, but like I for gaming, I don't think there's any $30 a month. That's pretty up there. So
Give Sony a little bit of time. They'll raise their prices too.
yeah,
Since they announced yesterday, I think it was, that they were going to be removing PlayStation 4 benefits and some other things with PlayStation 4.
well, that's because they're phasing that out. That has nothing
Yeah.
to do with.
But it gives them an opportunity to come out and say, hey, you know, our subscription service is profitable, so we need to raise the money.
I actually will back up
profitable.
PlayStation on that one. They should have done that a while ago because I want them all in on PlayStation 5. We shouldn't be focusing on still doing stuff for PlayStation 4, but that's just me. A Gamefly used to have a $30 tier. Okay. But anyway, Dathan, did you cancel?
I sure did.
Good. Thank you. Good job.
I couldn't cancel fast enough because the website crashed because everybody jumped on there to I experienced the same thing, so I canceled. I think mine's I think the 9th or the 19th is when mine is over. So
All right. I also canceled, so I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. But here's the thing. The only thing that's sticking me here is on the left, the essential tier. There's one point I think I'm gonna probably have to come back to, and it's the one that says online console multiplayer. The only way to play online console multiplayer in the Xbox Microsoft system is you have to have this essential tier for $9.99. So right now, I feel like there's maybe nothing. I don't. Hopefully, the free to play games like Roblox or whatever, that's not a requirement. I don't think it is, but when they have like a new Halo game or something, I feel like I'm going to have to go back to essential. So I hate that. I really hate that. But yeah, it's not worth $30 for me. I don't have enough time to play and beat these games. I'm not jumping in to a new game every minute, every day. If it's a good game, I'm just gonna buy it from now on. And maybe I don't even buy it on Xbox. We got to send a statement to these guys that it's not cool. Like I don't want Ubisoft Plus. I don't want Fortnite V-Bucks. I just want to play the new release games, and then you can't even play Call of Duty now if you don't have Ultimate, the new Call of Duty. I don't play Call of Duty, but I gotta think the Call of Duty players aren't happy about this. And then we were talking about too, like I was very excited to see where this merger was with Microsoft last year with Activision and the company that owns Blizzard. I was like, dang, they could really do some cool stuff. And I feel like now they're beyond the acquisition part. Now we're gonna they've realized, okay, we got this customer base. How can we rake them over? Like we're done acquiring more companies. Now we're into getting profits for our stockholders. And, also Sarah Bond came out earlier this week and said, Game Pass is profitable. We made $4 billion or something last year. Why are we changing it now? There's something they're not telling us. And I feel like it almost has to, maybe there's something beyond gaming in Microsoft they don't want us to know about. I don't know if it has to do with their data centers in other countries that politics is dealing with. And I know there's like tariffs and stuff, but this is like a price hike on these services that it's like not physical games. So I don't know. I get people, there's normal inflation, but this seems beyond it to me. Anyway, all right. And then I also had this real quick, and Chris remembers this one. This is on Twitter. GameStop. I've loved you guys. No, I haven't loved you guys. You guys, I thought I'm not a fan of you for many reasons, but whoever's running their social media is cool. So yeah, Game Pass, they right in here, $29.99 every month. Own nothing. GameStop, if you buy it once, you own it forever. Math isn't that hard.
Got a point.
Right? That's like an old dig PlayStation did on Xbox. What was that? The PlayStation 3 era?
Mm-hmm.
It's not Biggie D. Yeah, that's what they're in the business for, Chris, is selling physical games.
The problem is most of these games, I guarantee you go look at them and they're digital download codes or they're digital versions.
I don't think so.
You're not going to get the full game on the disc anymore. The only company that releases games on the cartridge, so to speak, is Nintendo, and even we've seen it with the game key cards, is they don't do it as much.
But they still make more. They're going to make more money if you're not on Game Pass. They want you coming in the store and picking up their physical games, Chris. It doesn't matter if there's a download code or not.
And I'm fine with that, but I'm saying that if GameStop really wanted to be hey, look at how hardcore we are on the physical and everything, they would get rid of any of these cases that are digital downloads. Any new games that are digital downloads, they just wouldn't carry it all. But I mean,
what's up, Elite Green?
The as far as like Microsoft, the Game Pass and all the profitability and everything, I think a lot of this too is the CEO of Microsoft has said he hates the hardware side of Xbox. He doesn't want it. He wants to get rid of it. And I think that's what they've been slowly doing, is pushing towards that, is that there isn't going to be a new Xbox console system released. They're going to license out to like ROG Ally. They're going to license out to other people. The Xbox
I know.
Brand.
This is the Xbox now. The future Xbox, and I know Meatball Saucy, I'm really hyped for you if you're getting this. $1,000. I feel bad that you got to pay $30 a month if you want to play the new Forza on this, but I think the future Microsoft wants, Chris, you're right on. The future is having no console at all. And some of us, like, I love my console. Dathan, you're really into the console. This is, it's hard to swallow news. What's going on here right now? So in the future, you're just going to have your TV, you're going to have your computer monitor. There's going to be no console. There's going to be no physical games. It's, and I also like too, like, I like to think the current console gen, like, I thought it's been pretty good, but like now I'm starting to realize, dang, maybe a couple years ago it was better. Maybe I did enjoy it. Like, I don't remember having to deal with any of this shit. So, and I don't want to be one of those guys, but I'm trying to stay positive. But
what do you have to deal with? Because I still had to deal with, when I had an Xbox 360, I still had to deal with the Xbox Live Pass.
Yep.
Like, so I don't remember. Aside from when I had a 286, 386, 486, and largely PC, I didn't have to deal with this nonsense, to be honest, because in PC we didn't have subservices for stuff until like World of Warcraft and EverQuest came around. And if that wasn't your cup of tea, then fine, you can just do deathmatch with people and call it a day, right? Like we didn't have to pay for live service. So I remember when I got the 360, I had an Xbox first and I got the 360. I remember being shocked at the concept that I would have to pay to play multiplayer with people. So it feels to me like this has been a part of console for a long time. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what part you're frustrated with being a console owner. Like what's different?
Yeah, no, it's
just
like
that the price went up on you.
The price went up, but it's not gonna continue with that. It's just gonna keep going and going. And it's
here's my take on this whole thing is there's a lot of things that I think that are going against Microsoft right now. They are I'm just like a $4 trillion company. How much is Microsoft worth? However
a lot.
A lot. Well, they're worth a lot. And in the past 2 to 3 years, you've seen Microsoft acquire all of these gaming studios and all these, they're shutting down these studios, all these massive layoffs and all of this stuff. They're, 4 price increases on their consoles. A Series X is on $700 now, and they're just pushing away their hardcore gamers now. I honestly I don't even know when the next time I'm going to turn my Xbox on, to be honest, because everything to me now is going to be just straight PlayStation. I'm going to probably just go more physical copies of anything or anything and everything that's going to be coming out now. The showcases that they're doing, they've been very lackluster.
That's the
that
surprising part, right?
Absolutely.
How much information have we seen on their main properties? Which Gears of War. What's the last thing we've seen on Gears of War? Fable. Right. What's the last thing? They canceled Perfect Dark. That's gone. They're trying to thrive on this Call of Duty, and if that works for them, that's great. That's great. And I've been an Xbox gamer since 2001, since day one, whatever the first one was, or whatever.
Yeah.
So this to me is just you can't if you're trying to succeed into pushing your hardcore gamers away, you're doing a fantastic job. And I know I'm not the only one that thinks this. I know there's
to your point,
a ton of people that feel the same way.
Yeah, and to your point, Dathan, I mean, Microsoft, when the Xbox released, the reason I gravitated towards it was because it felt like it was a hardcore gamer's console.
Mm-hmm.
Like it had the graphic edge in the beginning. Sony, I think, ended up edging that out these last 2 go rounds. But Microsoft has kind of lost its way, in my opinion, with the last Xbox One. Like I felt like that was a miss of a console. For the same reason, right? It was a media machine as opposed to a gaming console killer, right?
Right.
They've had their misses, like
they have for sure.
Xbox 360, the Red Ring of Death, but we still suck around. You know what? I think what came back to was the games. There were some real bangers on 360, and then I thought Xbox One was not so good, but Xbox, the series generation, has been decent.
Yeah, but decent isn't the same as when Xbox came out. How much of a win that felt over Sony, which was the kingpin at the time.
When the original Xbox came out, there was nothing on the market like Halo,
right?
Bar none. Like they completely remapped the controls to play FPS games.
Yep.
And it was amazing.
Yep. And that's my point. And then the 360 came out and it was cool. And actually, now I'll be a hypocrite. The 360 was cool because it did have some media serverability to it. They even sold a media remote for it. So that's when they started introducing that whole like, hey, this could be more than just a gaming console idea into your room, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
But it was still a killer console. It was great. It was graphically, it was great. The fan was super loud, but what do you get with a compact GPU like that. And then yes, we had the Red Ring of Death that sucked in the beginning and still kind of sucked as it went on, but at least they extended the warranty to, what was it at the time? They did like the Red Ring of Death. They'd honor it for like 5 years, I
They
believe.
took care of you. No, did you
not
did
in
you
the
hear,
beginning? They didn't.
Did you hear the new this console generation is now the Xbox 360 generation, because at $29.99 a month for 12 months, that's actually $360. So Xbox
Yeah.
360. I thought that was
Yeah,
pretty darn clever.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't. It seems like Microsoft took a big misstep last time that you were complaining about, Ryan. Then they released Game Pass, which you applauded them for at the time. Now they've just come back to bite you in the butt over it.
Yeah, it used to be at $20. No, you know
Right.
what? It was even cheaper than $20. It was how much was it, Chris? 17.
12, yeah, but something.
It was a great deal. It was a
Right.
great deal. And no one else on the market had anything like it. PlayStation, Nintendo, nobody. Like, it was a great deal. And it's sad. Going back to the conventions thing you were talking about, Dathan, Xbox is never at anything we go to, ever.
Mm-mm.
You know, it's like, it's just a slap in the face again. Like, what, Nintendo shows up to these events, PlayStation shows up to these events, never Xbox. What is going on there?
You know, I think Biggie D said, like, it's crazy to think how far they have fallen down. They have fallen off, and it's really it's really frustrating. It sucks. You know, I will get I think for now, the only thing I'm going to be getting is Gears of War and Fable, if those ever come out. And my Series X is probably going to be sitting over there collecting dust for quite a while. Everything that I get from now on is going to be on PlayStation. And I'm going to try and get physical copies of everything if I can.
Everything's going to be on PlayStation anyway now. So, yeah, just get it on PlayStation.
It sucks.
You know,
I mean, it depends. You say that everything's going to be on PlayStation, but remember, Microsoft owns a lot. So if they decide to reignite the console wars where it becomes content, which they were the first ones to break, by the way, then you may find yourself stuck again. They own a lot.
I know.
In what sense? I mean, I have no desire to play Flight Simulator 2024.
Well, they own Bethesda, don't they?
There's nothing coming out at the end of this year that I'm remotely interested in.
Well, I'm not talking about the end of this year. I'm talking about in the future, right?
Yeah, no,
well,
I think
the Gears of War was just a one-off, wasn't it? Wasn't it just a one-off type thing? Wasn't it?
There's Gears of War E-Day is apparently being worked on by the Coalition, so we know that's coming out. It might be coming out next year
on PS5. Do we know that?
It should be coming out. It should be coming out on both systems, I believe, and PC.
Okay.
I know. I did hear that Forza Horizon 6 will be on Xbox first, and then it'll be coming to PlayStation, kind of like Horizon 5. So,
well, I mean, all that I was getting at was Microsoft right now owns id, they own Bethesda, they own Machine Games, they own ZeniMax, they own Arcane Studios, they own Blizzard, right? So of these really big studios, if they decide to say, we own this, and all of these games will now become Xbox exclusives, and if you care about those studios, I don't know if you do, then you're probably going to come back and say, okay, fine, I'll play this one game on my Xbox, but then I'm going back to Sony again. See, and that's the frustrating part to me is Microsoft was the one that I applauded for declaring that there should be no console exclusivity. But now it looks like they did that just so that they could go buy everything with little impedance from the courts.
I like the timing of this too, because with the ROG coming out, in a few weeks? Meanwhile, when it come out in a couple,
slap in the face.
You know,
it's already out. Some people have it.
Yeah, people are gonna have to pay what, $30, right? Or is it going to be $30 a month to play all the games on there? I mean,
exactly.
Perfect timing.
Except it also will allow Steam, right?
It will.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great device. But
yeah, I'm not disputing it. I think it's gonna be fantastic, and I'm looking forward to the reviews and
Yeah.
what Meatball's got to say about it, and make a video. But timing 30. It sucks.
I'm not made of money like that. Like, my Steam Deck still works great, and I have no problem with it at all. If I had more time, I would be on my Steam Deck more often. But Steam isn't charging you $30 a month to play your games. You can get so many games, Chris, right, on Steam for dirt cheap. Dirt cheap.
Yeah, you can get
Well,
bundles of games for $10-15.
Right.
That's the whole problem right now is they have their sale times, and then they have games with deep discounts. And so, if Xbox or PlayStation had their PC games that stayed up at like the $50-$60 price point and never dropped down like Nintendo does with all their games, then I could easily say, hey, I'm going to keep Game Pass. I'll pay the $30 a month because it's going to be cheaper. But I just wait long enough, and like Skull and Bones, $1.99 for a game that when it came out was $60. There's other games on here that they've got like deep discounts on. And it's like, I don't really need to play games day one when I have a backlog of 180 games that I paid $2 a piece for.
You say that though, I do enjoy playing games day one. That's like my thing. And
it depends for me. It depends on what it is. Like I said, I picked up Ghost on day one, and then I'm still in the shrink wrap. I haven't opened it.
Yeah.
Well,
I still haven't played Alan Wake, and I picked that up day one, right? Like the second Alan Wake, and I've played it in the very, very, very beginning, but I haven't played it.
Well, the problem with a lot of these day one games that I really get into is they're so story heavy. If you don't get them day one and play them, then somebody out there online is going to spoil it for you.
Yeah, so that does irk me when that happens, but luckily I dodge all that stuff.
So it's always it's a minefield depending on what kind of game it is.
Yeah,
the more popular the game is, the more of a minefield it is you have to wade through to try and avoid anything spoiler wise. So day one game, sometimes it's a game where I'm just like, I gotta buy this day one and play it. And then I saw an article today talking about Ghosts of Yore, and somebody was saying, why is it all Sony games are the exact same? They're the exact same story. They play exactly the same. Nothing changes. Ghost of Yore, Ghost of Tsushima, Astrobot. And somebody's like, are you kidding me? Astrobot does not play like any of these games. But the guy who wrote the article was like, every Sony game is exactly the same. I almost wanted to say, was this an Eric article? Because it seemed like it was about a normal person going on a spectacular journey fighting monsters,
I feel like Xbox is pushing out their older gamers. Like we fell in love with this girl, and like she's not what she used to be. Like I don't know, it's like it's a completely different ecosystem thing now that they're looking at the kids that are like my son's age. That's their demographic now. And like they're not going to need a console anymore. They're not going to need a PC. They're just going to need a TV. And you're just going to need a controller. That's it. And if you can do a service where like the games that are on demand, you can just stream it. That's the future. That's the future they're looking for. And we are not that. Like, I don't stream games really. Like, I've done it a handful of times. I probably count on my hands. It's been, for most part, good, but like, I'm not into that. And like, I don't think you guys are either. So we're getting squeezed out. And yesteryear was pretty good. But, I think we're probably the generation that's going to be the most butthurt about this. Unfortunately.
Well, I mean, you look at streaming in general when it first started. The big appeal to it was, we're breaking away from cable television where we have to have all these different channels and subscriptions when all we want to watch is one thing. or play one thing, you know, and it's kind of making a circle back. All these streaming services, everything are starting to kind of come back together at a higher price point. So,
I really, Mike Hawkhurst brings up Phil Spencer. I really want to hear him get interviewed again, because YouTube was fascinating this last week. Like, there are several like pro Xbox people online that have supported them from day one, and I feel like finally they're starting to like go, wait, hold on a second, hello, like this stuff. Some of this stuff isn't cool. So, I'm really interested to hear what he says. I feel like there's again more stuff behind the scenes we don't know about. These international data centers that Microsoft has in other countries. How much are they paying for that now? And then just what's beyond the normal tariffs? Like what are we getting pushed on here? Are they trying to develop their AI? What is going on here? I know they're trying to develop their AI, but is this gaming is just getting squeezed out? Yeah, it's Mike. He's been there a good long time, but it's like, is he even making decisions anymore? I know he's a gamer, but I don't know. So anyway, any final thoughts before we move on, you guys? Yeah,
I said my piece on it.
We're gonna have. I'm gonna have to.
I canceled it. Move on. That's about it.
Sometimes this is like it's having you guys to talk about this with is therapeutic for myself. And I it's one of the reasons like I started this podcast, because I'd watch all these shows and they'd talk a bitch about Xbox or whatever, and I felt like I needed something to say here. Thank you for everyone out there that's still watching. Like, I appreciate you, because like some of this stuff digs deep at my core, and it's like turn the lights off, unfortunately. But we're gonna move on. We got to stay positive. Speaking of staying positive, but maybe not really. Iconic Arcade, we're getting the delay again. Did you guys see this at all? I think I posted this.
You did post it. I commented on it.
Cornercade wanted to tell me today that he'd already reported on this news. So and I kind of knew it was going to happen, but this is the first time officially from their company that I had heard anything that they're officially delaying it to December. The Iconic Arcade, the Street Fighter XXL was officially supposed to come out in June or July, and I think I was a little bit looking forward to it, but now it got delayed to October. October is here. The day before October, September 30th, I got this email. We're now shipping to December. And some people are gonna have to get maybe got their cards charged on October 1st. I didn't. They didn't mess that up for some reason. So hopefully I'll get my invoice in December. But are they going to ship it in December? That's the question. I hope so.
You are going forward with it?
I guess so. I'm still on their email list, and I never got my money back. So
you are committed then.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes.
Good for you. Hang
you know what? I think this is a good lesson for me too. Like, I should have waited until there was a retailer here. Like, if Amazon or Best Buy, I should have waited for them to be the middleman, and I didn't. And I want this product to be good, and if they need to delay it to make it good, great. But I don't know. Some of their communication hasn't been the best, and I better not get an email November 30th saying something like this again. If we do, I'm definitely going to talk about it here. But I'll be keeping my eye on you guys. Like, I want to support you guys, but if there's another email on November 30th that's like this, man, I would seriously consider getting a refund, because you've had my money now for a while now.
That's the downside of pre-ordering stuff.
Yeah.
Pre-ordering when they
Yep.
take your money too.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
kind of that's the bad deal.
Yeah, is it shipping to the US on December 13 or shipping to customers? Yeah, exactly. We're not exactly sure here.
It's a bad deal.
Well, old little George over there in the Middle East has to package this thing up and ship it out, so it's going to be
Well, it takes a couple months it takes a while for things to get on the boat in China. I get that. But there's they had to redesign some of the cabinets, what I'm hearing, and put the correct side art. But I feel like that could have been done months ago. But were there legal issues? I don't know. So anyway, they should have made promises they couldn't keep, and that's what's disappointing. Maybe that's the same thing with Xbox too.
Well, and if there were legal issues, then that brings up a whole other, can of worms, because it's like, why don't you let your customers know that if pre-ordered that there's been another rock in the road, something else has blocked them from going forward.
Yep.
It's tough when companies don't communicate what's going on, because you do, like you said, you want to support them. If they're going to put out something that's going to be a good product, you want to wait for it to be a good product to be put out. But if they're not going to communicate and let you know that, hey, we were in the process of doing a Q&A on this, and we came across this big old issue that has now delayed this by 4 months, or whatever the case may be, it's like, as a customer or consumer, I'm going to be happier to be notified of something that's going to cause a problem than just being left in the dark and not knowing, hey, I'm not doing anything. I mean, even if all you send out is, hey, we just want to let you know that we're working on this. We're hoping to get it out soon. I mean, that's better than nothing.
Yep. No, I hope everything goes smoothly and makes it over on the ships okay. My cock hurts. I was more excited for Basic Fun WrestleFest cab, but now it seems like they had to pull wrestlers from the game over licensing and might not even have added anything back. I heard about that. Dathan, are you okay? I know you were sort of interested in maybe the WrestleFest cab. Are you okay if they took out wrestlers?
Am I okay with it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not okay with it. I think it was the Sergeant Slaughter and Legion of Doom. I think it was. I think Cornercade was talking about it on one of his streams. I think, and they're not putting anything back. They're not putting anybody back in there. And I think there's a few wrestlers that they could easily reach out to that are on Legends contracts with the WWE that they could look into putting in there. But I think it's too late now at this point. I think it's done. So
I have a bad feeling about these Basic Fun ones. Like, I almost feel like
and the thing is that with these WrestleFest cabs, they look cool. They're great. I like the way they look. The stand up and everything looks great. But the game itself, I mean, that is such a common game that is on so many different Raspberry Pis and modded machines that it's almost it's kind of overdone. So you basically paying just for the shell of everything. And I said it before, like, I've got it right here. I've got WrestleFest just right here in this counter cap. But having this with having less wrestlers on there, that's a major turn off for me. So
they don't have Wi-Fi, my cock hurt says. So it's like,
yeah, that was another thing.
What if they ship the game and it's like broken? What are they going to do? Are you going to have to ship back your PCB? That's like terrible. I can totally see that happen. That's what happened with Arcade 1-Up, and then they actually got smart and started doing Wi-Fi in their cabs.
Yeah, and so
even if online play is great, but mainly you got to get the software working.
Mm-hmm.
And bugs happen.
Well, I think with it's because you're basically going to have to kind of rebuild WrestleFest altogether by removing those characters that are that are.
What is that going to do to the code?
Yeah, exactly. So, a lot of that code is pretty. It's the way it's set now is it's pretty simple. Now you have to kind of, like you said, you got to redo it.
And here's the thing with we've also said with Arcade 1-Up, if they're going to do stuff like that, okay, but let's have people out in the community, out in the wild. Let's test it. We'll test it for them.
Yeah.
Send me a cab. I'll test it for you.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
problem.
Go to conventions. Go to these things. Go to PRGE. Go to all these other Midwest gaming classic stuff like that are happening, and set up a few of the cabs that are going on and do tests.
Don't wait for this thing to ship, and then we realize it's running shit.
Yeah, and I think conventions are the best place to do these things because there's so many people that it's going to get so much gameplay, so much usage, and you're going to get the wear and tear of everything for a full weekend of everybody going through and playing with everything, and that's their good test right there.
Agreed. Yeah, it's easy fruit for you guys right there. See how it is. You can get instant feedback.
Mm-hmm.
And for the most part, I think there's people at those conventions that do listen to people.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think so too.
Yeah, I don't know. They could add a number of people in there. So anyway, maybe that's a title that's it's a hard one for them to do, and we'll see what happens. We'll see. I'm keep an open mind. If they were replacing the LOD and Sergeant Hart Foundation and Undertaker, I could get excited, but those changes might lead to exactly, a lot of bugs.
And this is where the online thing should come into play. If you have online, download the updates. You can make new headers if you wanted to, new bezels with the characters already on them. Stuff like that.
Exactly. Whew. Okay, we good? Chris, you ordering a pizza?
I'm ordering 6 pizzas.
Send one to my address, dude.
I'm gonna sit here and.
Dathan, did you need to leave?
I got about 15 more minutes, so we can.
Okay.
We got hour and a half in.
All right. Should we talk? Can we talk a little toys too while we're here?
Let's do it.
It would, could be a brand new experience for you guys. It could be amazing. Who knows? Some toys dropped. My favorite company now, Mondo. Ghostbusters Ray dropped. Yeah, dude. I bought it. $200, dude. I'm all in. Hell yeah! Dude, this thing looks amazing. I can't wait. Dude, Mr. Gash. Oh, dude. It's so good. Look at this thing. He comes with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. He comes with the blue bunny head from the one episode where Ray quits being a Ghostbuster and he does like a side job where he's like a bunny. It's perfect. These guys are amazing. So,
hey man, you do you, man. That's awesome,
dude. It's worth it. $200, like no problem. Like if it's good, like there's other stuff I think we're buying that's worse. Like I can't complain if that's the only thing I got to complain about is the price. Nah, it's I'm good.
Wasn't that the determining factor for a lot of stuff that people want to buy?
Yeah, well, I know we were complaining about Game Pass, but Mike Hawkins, I decided to skip the Game Boy Lego and use the funds to stand by for a real Game Boy. What did I do with? Oh, you know what? I put my Lego Game Boy in the other room. The Lego Game Boy is incredible. Chris, Dathan, did you guys buy it yet?
I bought it. I bought it that day that you said to go to Costco, and then I went to Costco and they just put them out that morning.
I was
And so
talking to a guy in line today, and he I don't know what Costco you go to, but he shops at there's a Tigard Costco.
Mhm.
Apparently, they had it out. They put out a whole pallet, sold out in one day. There.
Yeah, they. I was the first one to buy it because I went to the Costco right when they had just opened, and I couldn't find it. I was running. I was running around the store, and then it was kind of over in the corner.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
just put the pallet out, and so I was able.
It's their famous treasure hunt at Costco.
Yeah, next to the Star Wars Stern Pinball.
But $48.99 at Costco. That thing is very well built,
And it's already been modded, too.
Yeah, you can already play a Game Boy. Didn't I talk about that last week, Chris?
Well, everybody knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. I didn't see it at my Costco, but Target and BJ's had stacks of them. It's a really great Lego set. It's probably going to be their best selling Lego set of the year.
I think so. And for the price, it's almost too good not to buy it for the price.
It's very well built together. Like, there are some Lego techniques in that set. I'm trying to wrap my head around it, how good it looks, and it fits together. So, yeah. Oh, a PD7. Did he get one? I hope he did.
I would think so.
All right. Also, so New York Comic Con is next week. Dathan, you going to New York Comic Con next week?
I am not. I went last year, and then I went to Disneyland this summer. So over the cross country Comic Con trips are usually like once a year.
What an ugly thing to say.
I might go to MegaCon in Orlando one of these times, or maybe even like WonderCon down to Anaheim because that's across the street from Disneyland.
All right. Well, New York Comic Con. Are you a Daredevil fan? Because they're gonna do a Mondo Daredevil now.
I mean, it looks pretty cool,
dude. Look at those freaking red eyes. Chris, you like Daredevil, right?
Yeah, I've liked the show so far that they've done.
This is from Spider-Man, the animated series.
I mean, the art style there is pretty amazing.
Look at the blacks. Am I talking you back into this, Mike Hawkerts? Yeah, dude. Are you into Daredevil? I feel like I haven't seen any YouTubers talk about this toy yet, so maybe I'm being out there, but like, this looks really good, and he doesn't come with too much. I'm hoping the price is maybe just a little over 200 because like I feel like he doesn't have much here. He's got the spinning hand. He's got the, I don't know, what do you call that? The nunchucks, or what does he have there? Just his pole. He's got a hand with a mask. They probably will do a Deadpool, I imagine. He does look like an MK character.
A little bit.
He looks badass. Yeah, the head looks like Johnny Cage.
Rico from Mortal Kombat.
But I might have to get this, guys. Dang it. I knew I was going to have to save my money.
I mean, you canceled Game Pass, so there you go.
Yeah.
Long term, yeah, that'll get me a Mondo figure or two.
In the long run.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, what's this? Meatball Saucy. Thank you, brother.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Right on, Meatball.
I'm gonna have to start up my Portland Road job.
Where's my?
If Meatball was kind enough to drop another super chat in there, then one of us could afford an Xbox Live subscription.
Yeah, I know like some YouTuber shows have those goals. You can do super chat goals, but like I'm too lazy to do that. But if he wants to hear about his VHS collection,
we can get into our VHS porno collection,
Yeah, wait, I'll have to put that in the Discord too for you.
Does anybody know if the new Star Wars pinball is at next level yet?
Dude, we need to make it out there.
Let me
I
look.
know.
I do not know.
I need to check that out because Public House doesn't have it yet. I checked on their website not too long ago.
You know, we might have to go out there when PRG is going on. I don't know.
It'll probably be at PRGE.
It probably will.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll be good. But
that's in 2 weeks.
We still need to make a trip out there to Next Level, and Travis is right there. So
yeah,
you got to give Travis no freaking excuses on why you can't say you're sick.
I am sick.
You can wear a mask.
Meatball says it's not there yet. So
he says
it's not there yet. I'm looking right now.
But yeah, PRGE is coming out in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I did see there's going to be a lot of Sierra Online developers there, so that's cool. I totally called that Metal Jesus Rocks is going to do a panel from them, and looks like that is going to happen. I haven't seen the full list yet. I know you guys aren't big fans of him, but I am a huge fan of those old Sierra Online games. So
yeah, me too.
Just even actually being up to talk to the people that made Heroes Quest and Space Quest, and the Leisure Suit Larry guy is going to be there. That's really cool.
Where do they talk about what the I'm on their website. Where do they talk about what they're going to, where the Sierra panel, like who it's going to be and what it's going to?
I don't think they posted it yet.
No, they usually post it like a week before. So next Friday, they should have the schedule up.
Yeah,
of what everything's going to be.
I would like to go to a panel or two and record them, because the last show we did in Washington, it was like a kind of a proof of concept for me. Like, can I do it? And turns out I can. And I don't know what the cell signal is going to be, but if the cell signal's decent, I could live stream there. But I could definitely record it and post it the next day. And okay, Dark Realm GM has to head out, but have a great weekend, buddy. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Yeah, take care.
Meatball Saucy you're a massive Space Quest fan. It's so good.
Why doesn't Meatball just go to the expo? You should come. He's only he's just not too far from there.
Yeah, we're gonna put the pressure on him. You got fans, Meatball Saucy, now, dude.
You do have fans. You know what I like to say? You put the fans in the stands. That's how it works.
Exactly.
Yep. Hey, that guy that voices Claptrap in Borderlands is going to be here.
Oh,
is he? You know what? And they also, I could pull up my Instagram.
It says $100 for a photo, $80 for a punch in the face.
I saw that there's some other developers from like Nintendo's marketing is going to be there. So I bet there's going to be like a Nintendo panel too. A Nintendo panel from when they launched the NES back in 1985. It seems like that's probably on the books.
Yeah, that'll be pretty interesting to go to get some info. I read like all their books that they did, like biography books, like with a lot of those people, and they're pretty interesting how everything came about.
Yeah, I've heard there was a lady in the past that talked about when Atari was in their heyday, and she was in charge of doing all their promotional material in the stores, and she would build displays like at Toys R Us and stuff. Like, she would design the displays that would go out and be at a Toys R Us, and it was just really fascinating. She had a lot of images. Yeah. Can I do it? Yes, I can.
So what's interesting is I didn't realize this last time, but they actually have two of the actors. So Victoria Morsel, who played the protagonist in Phantasmagoria, the Sierra full motion video game.
Oh, and the guy.
And Paul Morgan Stetler is going to be the Phantasmagoria 2 guy.
Mm-hmm.
So now it makes sense as to why those two are even there. Because initially it was like, why? Who's going to get in line for?
They'll be on the
Fantastic
Sierra
Four,
panel
right?
too.
Yeah, so they'll be on the Sierra panel. So okay, now that makes sense as to why they're even there.
Yep. That's okay. You know
No,
who
that's cool.
they need to get the creators of Sierra there. I wonder
Well,
if
who?
Oh,
So
the Williams,
the
yeah, the
Williams.
Williams. Yeah.
Roberta and Ken Williams.
Yes.
They did I think it was in Seattle. They did a Sierra reunion.
Yeah.
I think it was last year, and they showed up. I think
They need to get those two, and then
Well,
they need
it says that the people who did Quest for Glory, right? Lori and Corey Cole were the developers for that.
Yeah, they were the developers, but they weren't the creators of the series. Because like I think the Ken and Roberta Williams were they were the creators of like Space Quest, King's Quest.
Oh, but they had the ideas, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
they were the masterminds of everything.
Yeah. I mean, even I was reading the Police Quest origin story, like how that how that was produced and how that came about. And it was Ken sitting there saying, you know what we need is we need like a police simulator, basically. But he didn't know enough about, so like the puzzles were going to be, follow police code as a police officer, right? So that was his idea, was like, instead of like the King's Quest, go get the key from here and, apply it to the store, it was going to be actual procedural code. So he, in a way, he lucked out because he ended up meeting his barber, I guess, was knew a police officer who was going through he was furloughed, I guess, like whatever it is where they put you on, off, where you're forced to be off duty because you were involved in a shooting. So that's what happened. And then he was talking to his hairdresser about, yeah, I really want to make this game with policing, but I don't know enough about police work. And she's like, oh, funny thing, my friend, her husband was just put on leave because he was involved in a shooting and it related to a case. So he's got nothing to do for like the next year. And so he met up with that guy, and that became the guy who, the Jim Wall guy or whatever, who did the first Police Quest.
I've heard that too. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. So then he went and had kind of a bit of a falling out with Ken, and then went off to do the other games aside from that. And Ken replaced him with a different officer, Daryl's somebody, I think, for or Officer Daryl, I can't remember, for the other police quests. So like the original police officer was only in the first one or two, and then it split from there and became a different police officer that he hired to do it. So yeah, that sort of stuff is pretty interesting to go back and read. And there was a lot of drama with the Space Quest guys and all.
Yeah, they need to get the two guys from Andromeda, Scott Murphy and Mark Crow. I think one of them lives in the Seattle area. I could be wrong, but
maybe.
I'd love to meet those guys.
Well, the other interesting aspect to that too is that those guys met because they were forced to be on the Black Cauldron. If you remember that Disney movie.
Oh yeah, I love that.
And then Sierra made the game. The movie didn't fare very well at all, right? No. And the game didn't either. But it was one of those where there wasn't a lot out. And so I had it. It sounds like you had it, Dathan.
Yep.
So so and that's where like that game had some of its oddball humor, right? Was because it was the guys from Andromeda, I think, who were making that game. They were just forced to make it.
Yeah, I remember that. They made that game. It was a job. I think that was kind of like the first adventure game with Sims aspects to it, because you had to drink water or you would die of thirst.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
had to eat food or you would die of starvation. So you constantly
they're trying to role playing game it a little bit. Yeah.
I got a jet, guys. It's time for me to go.
Have a good night, Dathan.
I will see you all tomorrow. At Tron on Thursday.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right.
Have a good night.
Night, everybody.
Jesus Christ. My God.
Thank you for that.
It's like he never left.
Oh, we got to a 3-panel. Let's see. There we go. That's better. Restream keeps adding like different elements to this.
Yeah, so okay, that's why there's so many Sierra people here on the list of people you can meet. Got it.
Yeah. It's past his bedtime tonight.
I think it's past a lot of people's bedtime, especially if you're on the East Coast.
Yeah, if you're on the East Coast, thank you guys. The only thing I got left, if you guys want to talk about sports or how about them Duckies beating Penn
Sports
State?
ball.
And then
Yeah, they did pretty well.
My Mariners, the ALCS starts tomorrow night. Woo! It's gonna be fun.
They made it in.
They're in, and I have a feeling the Yankees they're gonna end up playing the Yankees in the ALCS. I'm calling it right now. I shouldn't be looking ahead to another series, but
Wait, is it play in, or did they don't? So in baseball, you have the wild card, right? That's
they
like,
just did the wild card this
okay.
last.
So they did that and they made it through.
The M's didn't have to play in the wild card.
Okay, cool.
They had
So they were
had a
outside
first
of that.
round bye. So
Well, the Mariners, if I recall correctly, are the only Major League Baseball team do not have a World Series appearance.
absolutely, yes, that is unfortunately true.
So they kind of,
Jesus Christ, my God.
They kind of, you would think that if there's such a thing as umpire favoritism, that it would work to get the Mariners in that World Series, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your Mets, Mike Hawkerts. I love the there's a commentator on the Mets TV team that is, what's that guy's name? He is so amazing. If you're in the chat, pull up his name. But like, he's great, and he was very upset that the Tampa Bay Rays were taking a team picture after eliminating the Mets, and he lost it on air. It was so good.
Oh yeah.
M's versus Brewers, that'd be in the World Series if they got that far. The Brewers are a good team. Yeah, and exactly. That's kind of like, they're not scripted. It's not like WWE. It's not fake. It's all real.
Well, I think he was commenting on me saying that if there was umpire bias, right, then you'd think that it would favor the.
No, it's not Gary Cohen. Who is the guy?
There's Ron Darling and Keith Hernandez.
Keith Hernandez. That's the guy. Keith Hernandez. I love that guy. That guy is so honest. Yeah.
That's
but
right.
I don't know. Like, this has been an unbelievable week for sports for me. Like, beating Penn State, my team beating Penn State last week, and then if things go well, I don't want to put my hopes up, but I don't know. Usually, sports is very disappointing, but I don't know. This could be great. Could be great. Trying not to get my hopes up here. But yes, and then there's Oregon State. But whatever.
They're doing a great job. They're holding, because they are on the purpose of holding everyone else up.
Yeah.
You know, they're able to stay as that pillar of society by being at the bottom.
I think that nobody's told the AD that in the NCAA for college football, their tanking doesn't get you a number 1 draft pick.
No.
Yeah, I think that somebody didn't let him know that.
No one's gonna feel sorry for you either.
Yeah.
If you don't have your shit together. And then NFL's going on right now, and NBA is coming back pretty soon too. It's like, sports is good. I know, and a lot of my buddies at work were talking about the Ryder Cup last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So like, we could do a lot, talking golf. Everything's going on right now. And Taylor Swift just dropped a new album. Chris, I know you just got that, right?
Oh yeah, I love her
Talking about
so much. Taylor Swift.
Yep. So so anyway.
Yeah.
But anything else you guys want to talk about tonight? I'm
I did have this review for Expedition 33 I wanted to share.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can also talk about the Lego store too if you want me to go more into that. But go into Expedition 33. Oh, who do we got here? Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All right.
recommend
So
it. This is your
that's-
review.
This is
I
the review
Eric
I
was
found.
jumping in for a second.
It was an incredible experience. It's breathtakingly beautiful. Everything you heard about Expedition 33 is true. The gameplay and story is a fantastic breath of fresh air in a market that's filled with horrible 4A plus games that promise the world but never deliver. The story had me crying like a bohemian revolutionary with nicotine dependency who just found out his favorite croissant factory has been closed due to consistent strikes. If that's the feeling you're looking for, you should purchase it immediately. Okay, then why the negative review? Unfortunately, Expedition 33 portrays the French as charismatic and likable people. That's too much fiction for my taste. It's just.
I didn't even think of them as being French. I didn't.
I didn't either, honestly. But I saw this review and I'm like, oh, okay, why would you?
I know it's a French game, right? Or was it Canadian?
No, it was former Ubisoft developers who had made
France or from Canada, from Quebec.
I don't know if it's from Quebec.
I want to say it is France.
Yeah,
but I believe the
I mean, there are berets, so
the composer for the music. I think they got them off of Reddit.
There's nothing wrong with berets. I love berets. Chris and I used to wear berets in Boy Scouts.
Boy Scouts, yeah.
Then you like it.
Wrong with
Every other Boy Scout troop had just like the normal green hat with the red here.
Yeah.
We had our red berets, and I thought it looked pretty badass, actually. Like we were like,
oh, it does have the mimes, doesn't it? So yeah, okay, well, whatever.
It was not like a French like artisan beret. It was like a military beret.
No, they're French artisan berets.
It was like not like we were working in a bakery. 33. We were gonna make you some French bread or anything.
Yeah.
Meatball Saucy says he did not like the game. I know I'm in the minority. It was just not fun for me. Well, maybe
there's
Meatball
nothing wrong
Saucy
with
was
that.
the guy that wrote that review, you guys.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with not liking it. It's just a really good game.
We didn't have green berets though. Chris and I had red berets, so it looked like blood. We were pretty cool. We're gonna have to pull up some old pictures.
I found the combat to be really fun. I found the game's exploration to be okay. I had to go back and rewatch the plot because I thought it was just being nonsensical, because that's what some games do, only to find out with the twist that actually I was just kind of dozing off through a lot of what they were building, including I had to rewatch boss battles to listen to what they were saying while I was kicking their butts, because I wasn't paying any attention to that, and little did I know they were dropping plot nuggets. So yeah, I was surprised that I actually liked it. And that was part of the problem, was I was just playing it and then I started liking it as I went through it. Yeah, and now I'm thinking of replaying it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be something that everybody wants to play or is like.
No, it's not.
I mean, you've got Call of Duty. There's so many people who play Call of Duty, and can we say they're all wrong? Yes, we can. But that's because it's Call of Duty. But for those people, they get a lot of fun and enjoyment out of it. So,
would it be fair to say though that game right now is your guys' game of the year at this point?
Yeah, at this point it is for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I wasn't.
I would say it's easily game of the year for me. Just the entire package altogether.
Yeah, it really, and that's the thing too, is it's the graphics, it's the art direction, it's the music. It ends up being the nonsensical, stupid dialogue and plot that ends up being sensical once you get somewhere.
Is it on Game Pass yet?
Yeah, it was on Game Pass.
That's how I was playing
day one. That's why I was on Game Pass. I bought Game Pass just to play a game that everybody liked, but I thought was going to be garbage.
Jesus Christ, my God.
Yeah, I knew.
Now I'm going to have to buy it. But I thought it dropped. For one,
At
it
least
wasn't even
now it's
expensive
been
at
out for a
launch.
while, so that you would think the price would be dropping too.
No, but it wasn't. It wasn't top tier dollars at launch either. Remember, it was like discounted $20 straight up.
Oh, good.
It's knock. Here's the knock I'll give it. It doesn't have HDR support, and I think they're adding that. But at launch, it didn't have HDR support.
They need to put it on Switch too. I don't think it's there yet. Is it, Chris?
No. It's
Yeah.
not.
That would be. Oh yeah, there are guys in the home arcade community. All right, I feel for these guys. Like, I don't know how desperate you guys are, but like, there's a Baby Shark pinball game that dropped on the At Games machine, and you guys are loving it up. Like, I'm just like taking a step back here. Like, you guys, this is what you guys are doing.
What's wrong with it?
They're playing Baby Shark.
Yeah, but it's a game, right?
Whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy.
You know, why is that IP any worse than any other one, to be honest?
Have you heard that?
Congo. They made a Congo pinball
Travis,
game.
If you hear that song and you get it replayed over, they play that. They play Baby Shark in like downtown LA, or was it San Francisco or somewhere, to get the homeless people, to get them to move away from your business. Is they play Baby Shark outside on loudspeaker to drive them insane, so they get them to move away because they couldn't figure out any other. The local governments wouldn't help them out or anything. That was the only way they could figure out to get the homeless people away from their businesses. They started playing Baby Shark outside. That's how bad.
I have to see.
Baby
I have to
Shark
see
is.
this game in action.
Yeah, but God bless you guys. Like, if you're playing this, I don't know.
I mean, if you like it, you like it, right?
If you like it, you like it. But I also feel like take a step back, guys. Like,
no, if they're playing it for the irony, then that'll get old pretty quick, right?
Yeah, and Chris plays games like that.
Yeah.
Like he was, what's that one game you were playing, Chris? That
Yeti Party.
Yeah,
Yeti Party
with the pickles.
Right.
Yeah, Yeti Party.
Oh, okay. A cat screaming. That would be bad too. But it's just like Baby Shark.
Oh no, they just swiped to the name. That's pretty rad too.
It's not even a licensed edition of Baby Shark.
Well, I don't know if Baby Shark wasn't Baby Shark just a Korean
it's owned by Pink Fong. They did a YouTube channel and then it blew up.
Oh, so it is owned. Okay, so it's not just like some random thing.
It's so stupid, I know that. But yeah, it blew up. It's owned by it is like a South Korean thing. Pink Fong.
Yeah.
And there are now multiple companies out there trying to repeat exactly what they've done. It's like the biggest YouTube video on YouTube, I believe.
Really? Well, there you go.
It's big, but yeah, our meatball saucy. Yeah, good for you if you got it. I'm looking forward to. I think I talked about it last week. The Williams table when they do the Elvira. Scared Stiff. That sounds. I'm all about those old Williams tables. So
yeah, me too. Yeah, you're thinking At Games may make make a Scared Stiff, or you're just talking about the VR one, right?
The Zen Studios made it.
Yeah, the Zen Studios.
They'll put it on
right?
everything.
Yeah.
You'll be able to put it on everything.
Yeah. When is that coming out?
I think the middle of this month.
Sweet.
Someone in the chat will know.
I mean, it should be easy to put out. It's been out for the Zen, the previous, what was that I had? Zen Pinball or whatever?
Yeah,
like the previous 16th. One back in the day. So
okay.
There was a Williams collection back in the day, not pinball effects related.
There's a ton of old pinball games they need to put online, kind of like that haven't been out yet.
Meatball, you'll know what was the original precursor to Pinball Effects that I have that I can't.
It was
think
Pinball
of?
FX3.
No. Even precursor to that. That there was the Williams collection on. It was I thought it was in Pinball, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, it might have been. I guess Zen Studios is celebrating their 25th anniversary this month or something. And I didn't even realize they've been around for 25 years.
Yeah, it was the Pinball Hall of Fame Williams collection, right?
Pinball Arcade.
No, it wasn't even that. It was something else. No, maybe it was Pinball Hall of Fame. Darn it, I'd have to go launch my... Geez, what do I have it installed on? Yeah, I think it was just the Pinball Hall of Fame.
But yeah, we need to...
It was Pinball Arcade. You're right, Calvin. Yeah, it was just Pinball Arcade. That's right. And there's a Williams collection on that, if you want that.
He has Hall of Fame on 360.
Yeah, and then Hall of Fame was a 360 game. But Pinball Arcade you can get for PC and just install. And that has all of your Williams. Well, not all, but a ton of them. So yeah, Ryan, go to Steam and you can download Pinball Arcade.
There are a lot of good stuff on Steam.
Yeah.
I think I need to optimize my Steam Deck though. I did pull it up I downloaded the new update for that game. And I felt like
Pinball, okay, and then PS4 has it too.
Yeah, I felt like there was a little bit of lag on my Steam Deck, but I'm thinking that's probably on my end. Like it hasn't been optimized yet or something, or I need to do something.
Like your settings are too aggressive?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like I do the triggers and then the flippers were like a millisecond late. It didn't feel right.
Not good.
Lag in pinball is not good.
Nope.
But I'm thinking that's my end, but I don't know. Maybe I don't have it optimized. So, but yeah. Any other final thoughts, you guys? I know Saudi Arabia is buying EA. We didn't even talk about that.
Oh yeah, we'll have to save that for next week.
But I'm sure something else will come out next week too. But
more Microsoft shenanigans,
dude. EA has some good stuff. Like I love the college football game, and Madden's still big. And don't they have a shooter game on EA?
They have a ton of IPs. They shut down the studios. Yeah. But there's like Army of Two, The Mercenaries, were some really good games that EA put out, and then they shut down the studios that made them. But EA owns so many IPs that, maybe with this purchase, they'll kind of revive some of those older IPs that they've kind of let.
Don't they own, not Dead Space. They own that trilogy. You know what I'm talking about, Chris. Shit. That'll come to me. They own a lot. They own a lot. So, Saudi Arabia is making... they're buying out all these game studios. I don't know. 2025 has been wild.
Yeah.
There's been some good games, but I don't know. Some of the industry news right now is not good. But, in perspective, there's a lot of other bad stuff going on in the world right now, and maybe we need to take a step back, and we're privileged, to be even playing games. So I do appreciate that.
Maybe we should just start our own development company.
Well, I don't want to have anything to do with pickles, and you got some weird stuff you're playing on your channel, dude.
Jesus Christ.
There's a lot of Star Wars stuff on EA, actually. So, yeah. And then Battlefield.
Oh, there you go, Mike Hopkins.
Dude, and did you guys play NHL Hockey 94? That was a great
No.
game. They made a. I still need to pop in Blood Hockey on my Switch. Apparently, it's like a or kind of like a remake of NHL 94, but with blood.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, we never got the iArcade. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But
never played any of the NHL games.
anything going on with you next week, Chris?
I'm gonna go see Smashing Machine Sunday night.
Smashing Machine.
Yeah,
Who's in that?
Dwayne Johnson's new movie. He's he's supposed to be playing Mark Kerr, who was like one of the original UFC heavyweight fighters.
Is that the role he had to bulk up for? I heard or something.
Yeah, I think he had to bulk up for it. The pictures of him now, he's never going to go back to the WWE. If you've seen any recent pictures of
he lost weight.
Oh, quite a bit.
I got my iArcade on Amazon for $250. Unboxed it the night before they turned off the servers 2 years ago.
Oof.
Oh my god!
Oh, Streamboo.com's here for us.
Finally,
everybody knows where you can get the best viewers.
What is even that at symbol at the back there? Go see 8Y4Q 4YAE.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, you know. Just make sure you
leave out
the space.
Ultra weird at that point. It's not, there's no experiments or anything like that. That's just weird.
I can't believe my eyes.
Oh, Meatball Sauce got an iArcade for sale. Anybody want to buy? $250.
Well, I heard you can mod it, right?
I don't know. I have to look it up because I don't even remember this thing.
You don't have any. You got rid of all your arcade 1-ups, didn't you, Chris?
Yeah, I did. Oh, Streamboo's back again.
You know what it is, Chris? So we're streaming this on my Twitch channel and your Twitch channel. That's what this do. It's like it's just another random bot.
That's great. Super. Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. We're making deals on Late Night Live.
Yeah. No, it's good. You got to keep the arcade community alive. He dropped 50 pounds. I saw a video of issues with his arteries.
Yep. I can believe it.
A lot of those wrestlers, man, they have short lifespans.
Yeah, steroids, anabolic and corticosteroids are no fun.
Oh, Streamboo showed up for you, Travis.
Oh no!
Yeah, you missed it.
Next time.
Yeah.
They saw you left, and then that's when they popped in.
Yeah, it's not good. I can't give them their plug if they're not going to be on when I'm here, you know.
But are there any
Just
games?
Gotta make sure to remove that space.
Yeah, always. Yes.
Are there any video games that drop next week?
What's coming out soon, maybe next week, is Vampire Bloodlines 2. And the Little Nightmares, right?
Little Nightmares
3.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminded me. The Humble Bundle was apparently selling Little Nightmares 3, the extended edition, for $19.97, and its MSRP is $59.99. And apparently, Microsoft was canceling all those keys.
I do not know why. Not to that point, but on Little Nightmares 1 and 2, these are games that like I play for hours and never make it all the way through, and then just quit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give up. I just quit. I don't know why, because they're like completely rave reviewed by everybody. but I'm not sure if everybody does the same thing or if people actually beat them. Like, I feel like they're kind of toys as opposed to like games that I feel compelled to continue to play.
My nieces
Yeah.
play them and they love them.
Okay, and they've beat
And
them, or do they just
they
get halfway through and quit?
nope, they beat them.
Okay, okay.
And there's apparently so much lore in the background behind everything that
Okay.
they're all into like everything. They kind of feel to me like they're designed more for like teenagers, younger generation, as like kind of the horror game to get them into and everything.
Okay.
Because even I'm kind of like, I've played them and I'm like, these are kind of cool, but at the same time, I get bored with the puzzles, and so
Yeah.
I've never beaten them.
Yeah. And it's not like I get stuck. I just get kind of bored with it and just move on. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
It looks like Little Nightmares 3 is the big release next week, but I think I would like to go back and maybe play Ghost of Yotai. We'll see.
What is that one?
That's the game that it's the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima or whatever.
Okay, and I haven't. Which one's the Ghost of Toshima? Is that the? I don't know.
Also, this month, Pokemon Legends comes out. Ninja Gaiden 4, October 21st. Jurassic World Evolution 3, October 21st. I'm definitely getting that for my son. Outer Worlds 2 is October 29th, so that's going to be near the end of the month. And I think that's all the ones like I'm maybe interested in. One called Arc Raiders, October 30th. And that Terminator game was supposed to come out at the end of the month, but that got delayed again.
Yeah, that did get delayed again.
And you guys played Vampire Survivors, right?
Yeah.
I did not. No.
There's the new one that kind of hit the market called Mega Bunk. That's 3D. But it's exactly like Vampire Survivors. And
Vampire Survivors was cool.
And apparently it right now is like the big thing on Steam.
The only thing about Vampire Survivors that pisses me off is like they started doing so many dang updates. Like at one point I had every achievement on that game. Like I 100%ed it. But they've added so much DLC. Like I don't have 100% anymore.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think I have it pre-ordered on Amazon. I'm not getting like the collector's edition, but I'm getting the Steelbook one. We're definitely getting that. I know Dathan, I think he's got it pre-ordered too. So anyway, yeah. Thor KC played Ghost of Tsushima.
That's on my list of Sony games to give it a shot with to play, but I'm not a huge fan of Japanese storytelling. Is that going to get in the way, Thor, or is it still pretty American in its storytelling?
I want to say in that one it's a lot of the Japanese storytelling, because you have you're supposed to be a samurai, like you're the son of a samurai, and you have like two choices you can make going into like battles. Is you can do the honorable samurai thing, walk in and like fight people face to face, or you can do the ninja approach, sneak in, kill people and everything, and it changes the story depending on which way you go.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure they're trying to like stay true to like the Japanese samurai storytelling and everything with it.
Yeah, because like when I was a kid, for example, I tried to read Shogun and it just didn't click.
Yeah.
But Meatball Saucy, yeah, F Xbox, because they're gonna take away my 100% on Vampire Survivors. They screw us with Game Pass, like F them. At least on PlayStation, you can get the platinum trophy, and they can't take that away from you. Well, I guess they could, but I don't know. That'll be next month.
I loved my time in Japan, though. I love my time in Tokyo,
Oh,
but
I'd
for
love to
some
visit
reason,
there. Yeah.
but for some reason, the media tends to get, like, the storytelling and things like that tends to get lost on me. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just give it a try. Who knows?
He says it's very much like playing Assassin's Creed. The story is kind of typical GTA plot for one person turning into a one-man army.
Okay, and then Thor. The other thing too that I saw about it was it wasn't produced. So, like, I'm also wondering if I should play Metal Gear and different things here, because uh Ghost of Tsushima is set in Japan and with all of this, but told by American developers from what I can tell. Whereas Metal Gear in the past has lost me because it's very Japanese in its storytelling and its dialogue, but not based in Japan. So I'm kind of wondering which one I should jump into and which one I would like more. I'm guessing I would actually like Ghost of Tsushima more because it'll be story told by Western storytellers set in Japan, whereas with Metal Gear, it's set in not Japan, it's set in the West, but told by Japanese storytellers and actors. So yeah,
Trust your instincts. I think, yeah, go with that.
yeah, right. Because yeah, I do like playing Assassin's Creed games. They're great. And Sony games, by and large, have been great. So I just wish that there was more Uncharted for me to go through, because those games I actually really enjoyed, the ones that are available on PC.
I wonder if they're making another Uncharted.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Well, it has been 2 hours, you guys. It has Kurosawa mode that plays in black and white film. Oh, Chris, that'd be cool for you, buddy.
Yeah, I know about
Does
that.
Godzilla show up at the end?
No. I don't
Now
think
we're
he does.
talking.
Oh no. It's the twist you never saw coming.
My son and I have debates on whether Godzilla is actually a dinosaur, and I think my argument is he is, but he's like the ultimate dinosaur because he's huge and he like can spit like laser shit out of his mouth or whatever and just destroy everything. He's the ultimate dinosaur, and my son's like, no, he's not a dinosaur. He's not a dinosaur. Like, dude, he's the ultimate dinosaur.
It is Godzilla is, though, because because a hydrogen bomb that was being tested woke him up, right? And from centuries of sleep. Well, centuries isn't dinosaur age, though, but still.
Meatball Saucy says, rapid fire question, all three of you. Favorite arcade shooter? Go.
What do you mean by arcade shooter? Like the stand in the arcade? Yeah, I guess it would be like the Terminator. The Terminator one, right? Was pretty fun.
What about the Aerosmith game?
Or even just Operation Wolf from back in the day.
That was X Revolution.
Yeah,
Revolution
Aerosmith
X.
was
Revolution
X, right?
Revolution X.
I remember playing that in a laundromat in Denver when I was on tour with the Martian Band back in the 90s, and I had so much fun playing that freaking game.
Definitely not the new Pirates things that they've got where they've got the curtains and then you sit in there. I tried those at
Next Level.
Next Level, and I think they're lame.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no Carnival.
If they ever did a home version of Revolution X, I would be all over that. Guaranteed. They probably couldn't get the licensing from Aerosmith.
I think I just default to Operation Wolf.
No love for Carnival. That's a good one too. But I don't know. You have a couple of games that you have fond memories of, like when you get old, and you gotta you gotta be sentimental about stuff. I'm not sure about Japanese versus American storytelling style. To me, it's more like Assassin's Creed in that it attempts.
Yeah,
to be
it just tries to be historically semi-accurate, and that's fine, Thor.
And then you pissed a couple people off. That's you want it historically accurate, but then it's not or whatever.
But what it kind of reminds me of, though, even thinking about it, is that I still do want to play the new Assassin's Creed Shadows too. So I don't know if it's different enough from that. Like if you say it's basically that, then I don't know if there's a need to play both. Like if I play one, it might ruin my mood to play the other one. I might look for something more, more diverse at that point.
Revolution X is a god one. It is. It's so good. I think
I seriously never gave it any shot because it was an Aerosmith themed game.
No, I think now if you played it, I think the graphics would not look good. But back in the day, like an old CRT arcade,
they've got it at next level.
Yeah, they have it there.
Really?
Yeah,
right.
it's pretty. I remember it being great. And I played it because I was like, "Oh, finally!" And I'm like,
it took your quarters. My God, it did.
Yeah,
that game. I pumped so many quarters into that thing. But you get to the end and you can beat it. Like that's
what was the one that was like a? It was like a 3D augmented time rift, where you had like the different. God, what was the name of the stupid thing?
Come on, keyboard, Chris.
Gotcha. Okay, Thor, I gotcha.
The only thing with T2, and I had the arcade one.
T2 was good. Yeah, that's
you
why
get
I said
to that.
T2 at first.
You get to the level with the helicopter, and then it's not fun.
It's not fun
because you got to 2-gun it. You got to shoot down and you got to shoot up, and it's super hard to do if you're only one player. Like. It's very frustrating, and that the AI is relentless. Like literally, like it's like the T1000. He's coming at you for your quarters.
Time Traveler, that's the one.
Okay,
it was always one of those that I was like, oh, this is gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
Their disappointment.
It's all about whatever makes you happy. All right, guys.
My VHS porno collection. You got to end it on a high note or a low note, depending on your view, I guess.
Yeah. No more of your collection. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like if you can. If you're on mobile, try to hype this video. I appreciate it. Hype me up like Xbox is hyping up Game Pass. And we'll see you next week. And let's hopefully we get some good news next week. And if not, we'll be here for you. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Travis.
Yep.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Meatball Saucy for the super chat. Thor KC, J Rod. Who else was here? Calvin Wong, Mike Hawkhurts, Stream Boo, of course.
Yeah, always.
You guys rock. Biggie D was here.
Have a nice weekend, guys.
PB
have a good weekend.
Yeah. All right. Go M's.